probably don't have access to a polygraph. Like when you're speaking to someone, what are some of the telltale signs that you can pick up that they're probably lying to you?
Excellent question. All right. Well, as you can see, I mean, this is all I'm good at, conducting investigations and interviews. And over time, and I've gone on a few courses. And one of the best courses I attended was actually the John Erie course in interviewing and interrogation. What happened is that John Reed was actually a polygraph examiner from in the late 40s, early 50s. And I believe his secretary probably should have given more credit for this technique, because what used to happen is that whenever someone came to do a polygraph test, they would sit in the foyer, and Mr. Reed's secretary was able to second guess the outcome of the polygraph test based on the mannerism of the examinee. And she used to tell Mr. Reed, oh, Milton's going to fail. He failed the test, right? He said, yeah. And John, he passed. And he started to question her as to how she knew. Well, she basically explained that based on the body language, the non-verbal clues. All right, and what he did, he basically codified it, packaged it nicely and marketed it. All right, and he actually put the polygraph down and has a very successful business offering courses in how to read body language. I have been on that course. It is an excellent course. All right, I recommend it because, and trust me, the women are way ahead of us when it comes to studying body language. So for your own personal self-interest, you might want to consider doing the course. You probably wouldn't get caught so often. All right, simple things. Everybody knows that if you avoid eye contact, that's a giveaway. All right, of course, if you're conducting an interview and all of a sudden the person starts to cross their arms in front of you, all right, then that's an indication that they're being deceptive. People have a tendency when they're lying to scratch some part of them. These are called tensing. It's actually a way of relieving tension. So they scratch or they, all right. People again, the tendency, people don't want to lie, so they often avoid answering the question. They like to repeat the question. That's a stalling tactic. They're trying to come up with a good answer. All right. There's a long list of things. There's a word that you should never use when answering a question. Not really. Can you imagine when your girlfriend asks you, "Have you been cheating on me?" Not really. I mean, that's a giveaway, right? Well, it happens. It happens all the time. And the fraudulent slip. I mean, I did a test last week, and this person took Jesus off the cross. They didn't steal the money. And while I was interviewing, they said, "I am guilty of taking the money." And I said, "Thank you very much. That'll be it. That'll be all." They didn't even realize that they had inadvertently admitted to a crime that they had hitherto denied doing. Well, they did the polygraph test, failed, and later confessed. All right. I should point out that once you can pick up these clues, all right, they will aid you in getting the confession. Because I tell people that the best way to get people to confess is truly to minimize what they have done. I mean, you may have stolen $1 million, and I will probably say, well, I know it wasn't your idea. Milton put you up to it. All right. I mean, it was the first time, right? It was the first time. All right. All right. And you come up, and even if you can't come up with a theme, there's always one person that you can always blame, and that's the devil. The devil put you up to it. All right. And trust me, it works. All right. You deflect the blame. I mean, you're not excusing what they've done, but what you've done is rationalize in their mind that, well, you're not such a bad person. All right. And people will confess to that. I mean, it happens. I've had people commit murder and have admitted to it.